Good evening, everyone, and welcome to STL TV for tonight's special election night coverage. I'm Tim Lampley at Jack Coder's watch party. Jack Coder, as you know, was elected alderman of the 7th Ward in the year 2015. Tonight he is hoping for a big promotion, and so is his opponent, Megan Green, alderwoman of the 15th Ward. STL TV's Sarah Bernard has more on that. Sarah.
Thanks, Tim. I'm here at the Handlebar Restaurant in the Grove at the watch party for candidate Megan Green. This is going to be an interesting night as election results roll in. We'll be here talking to the citizens of St. Louis and candidate Megan Green herself. I'm Sarah Bernard with STL TV.
I support Megan Green because Megan has always been a champion for the people. She's been an advocate for economic justice, for racial justice, for social justice, always on the front lines of issues. She always cultivates and builds other leaders in addition to that, and she really has a focus on what is best for the entire city, and she understands that there's no such thing as one part of the city thriving and another part failing, that we all win or we all lose.
In governance, it is not a series of leaps and bounds, but rather small course corrections that take us to fairer shores. And I'm confident that should Alderwoman Green win tonight as president of the Board of Aldermen, that she will be able, in tandem with the comptroller and the mayor of the city, to help further nudge our city towards those fairer shores.
If she wins, this will be the first time in St. Louis's history that the Board of SM and Apportionment is run by 3 women. And women know how to govern. We know how to rule. We know how to work together. We take our fights in private. We don't air our dirty laundry for everybody to see. We know how to collaborate and work together. It's very important that she's in that seat because we need to keep this progress that we've been on the last year and a half. We need to keep it going, and I need a partner at the board who's going to do that.
Megan has always been there, advocating for those issues that help people to get, lifted up by their bootstraps when they don't even have shoestrings in them. So I think Megan's not going to just make it safer, but make people feel proud to say that St. Louis is their home, on top of the work that's already happening.
Now, according to his website, Jack Coder's priorities are keeping the city safe, providing equitable city services for all residents, promoting responsible development, improving infrastructure, building meaningful coalitions throughout the city, and supporting organized labor and working families. In addition, Coder has promised to grow a shrinking police force and shore up the core of dispatchers and trash truck drivers in the city. Now, Green is considered more progressive than Coder, and some see that as a good thing. Racial and environmental injustice is a large part of Green's platform. Her rallying cry has been, "Let's build a St. Louis that works for everyone."
Nobody's going to work harder for the city than Jack. He pays close attention to detail, and in a city that needs attention on improving basic services like fixing potholes, getting the trash picked up, getting 911 calls picked up quickly, I don't think there's anyone better for the job.
Jack and I have worked together, me being a citywide elected official, that's the license collector in charge of licensing all businesses. I've worked with Jack, especially in his wards and stuff downtown. We've been around to the businesses, talking to them, making sure that they stay in place, and then with my office, making sure that they were able to apply for all of the federal monies that were coming in so that they would not shut down.
Well, I supported Jack. I worked with him. He was a person of his word. He has the city in his heart. And I think that he has established the best working relationship with the greatest number of aldermen.
I support him because he doesn't believe in defunding the police. He actually wants to make sure we have enough police out there, make sure they're properly trained, make sure trash is picked up, potholes are filled, just making sure St. Louis is a safer, better place than what it currently is today.
I've seen Jack as a talented lawyer, as a neighborhood volunteer, as somebody who, as an alderman, and somebody who was a prosecutor. So someone with a lot of wonderful experience and just a great guy.
think that Amendment 3 is important because it's time for a change. I feel like Missouri in general is just behind times. Everyone, is up to par with doing, can I say it, marijuana. And also I think that it'll help a lot of people because with the expungement, you have people that want to be able to get certain jobs or qualify for certain job trainings and they just can't because they have those marijuana offenses on their record, those nonviolent marijuana offenses on their record, and it'll be an awesome opportunity for them to be able to move forward.
Amendment 3 is a long time coming. How I see the benefit is the fact that it'll bring tax revenue into our state. And it's just a no-brainer. Why would you not have that? We have a competing state in Illinois that's taking the revenue that people are traveling across the bridge. Why not have it here? Again, we all know why it's been suppressed, because the alcohol industry does not want that available, and it's so good to see that we have able to vote that in. And I do believe it's going to win.
It's a big night for the women here in St. Louis.
Yes.
So, Congresswoman Bush, how do you feel about Megan's big win tonight?
When I tell you I am blown away and super excited because I'm so happy for Megan. Megan ran before and I know what it feels like to run again. So I'm happy about that. But I am so excited about what tomorrow brings when we get to work together, when Mayor Tashara Jones, when our Board of Aldermen President, Megan Green, is working alongside her, and when I'm working alongside both of them, I can't wait to see what we are able to accomplish together. We are about to deliver for St. Louis.
And you're so excited.
I am so excited. I mean, I feel like this is the tip of the iceberg now. All of the pieces coming together for the city of St. Louis. We now have women that are leading all of the top levels of our government, and I think it's really exciting because we know when women lead, we deliver, and we are excited to work together to bring home and build the best city that we can for the residents of St. Louis.
No more of the divisive politics and the pitting people against each other. That holds the city back. We gotta have collaboration. We gotta be all willing to come to the table and figure out where do we meet and how do we move forward, because our city depends on it. So if you did not support me and you're watching this, my door is open to you. My door is open to find where we meet, where we align, how we can move this city forward together. Yeah! Because that's what it's going to take to make us the city that we are capable of being. A city where your zip code does not determine your life expectancy. Yeah! A city where you have great educational outcomes regardless of where you were born. Where you are seeing development in your community regardless of where you live. Where you have safety, real safety, regardless of what neighborhood you're in. Where you can have your kids play in front of your house without fear that they're going to get hit by a car or we can do this, right? Or a bullet, right? We can build this city. And I am so looking forward to working with Mayor Jones. With Comptroller Green. So that we can make sure that our city's budget priorities actually align with the priorities of people in our city. So before I close this out, I gotta have one ask. And this is gonna sound really weird. But we gotta make it. We got you! I know we just did this, but filing is gonna open again in 2 weeks. And so we have campaign staff that is gonna be circulating with petitions that we need you to sign to get me back on the ballot.
the watch party, the end of the watch party for Megan Green. We saw her acceptance speech. A lot of excitement here, a lot of energy, a lot of excitement for women, the women who will be leading the city of St. Louis and all of that. So Tim Lampley is joining us where he was at the watch party for Jack Coder. You saw his concession speech. What was the mood there?
There was a lot of disappointment, as you can imagine, but Jack Coder seems to be optimistic about the future. He's going to concentrate on the restructuring of the Board of Aldermen, and he has a newborn at home that he's going to, be focusing on as he does daddy duties. But this win was not unexpected. Green's platform has been largely racial and environmental justice, and her motto has been, let's build a St. Louis that we all can live with.
A lot of spirit of cooperation between the winners and the losers. Everyone's going to work together now. And she's going to be back on the ballot in April.
In April, because that's officially when Reed's term expires, Louis Reed. So we'll be doing this all over again.
That's right. So keep it right here on STL TV for all the latest election news along the way.
And that concludes our coverage for tonight. For all of us here at STL TV, see you later.